Hey guys, People Close Gamers, back to The Flash, Season 3, Episode 22. I believe it's Infantino Street, I want to say it's pronounced, but I'm not entirely sure. The title of the episode, I think that street name was one of the street names when they went into, Barry went into his future vision of where, you know, Savatar kills Iris. I think that was one of the streets at the, like, intersection or whatever they were. So maybe we're going forward to that? Who the hell knows? Last episode, I've liked the several episodes, the last several episodes of this season, because I thought overall Season 3 has been kind of underwhelming. This is the penultimate episode. I'm expecting big things. So, you know, last episode we had an explanation, I guess, of who Savatar was. It's a time remnant of Barry, who is from the future, went back in time, made up the story about Savatar, created, you know, being the first speedster, created these, you know, had alkalites, these followers, created this whole kind of cult, and he's gone through time, and it's this infinite loop. I don't really like that explanation. I said that last week. I'm not really a fan of the whole infinite loop thing. Like, I think more of his backstory needs to be explained. I'm hoping in these next 2 episodes we learn more about Savatar, because if they just leave it there, we're like, boom, here it is. It's like, all right, so let's just clear up. So Flashpoint just dropped this infinite loop because it never existed before. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. Overall, though, Grant's acting as Savatar, excellent. Thought he did a great job. There was a great interaction there at the beginning. Him jumping in his suit was absolutely awesome. We still need to know about his scar. The rest of the episode, beside that, was a pretty funny episode of, you know, Barry losing his memories because they disconnected it, which also disconnected Savatar's memories. Killer Frost coming back to the team. Yes, they stupidly let her kind of go and didn't put her in the pipeline, but it has to serve the kind of story plot device kind of thing going on. But Caitlin did come back there for a second, so we had a kind of those interactions going on as well. Past penultimate episodes. Season 1 of The Flash, huge epic kind of 2-part story with Captain Cold saving the metas, and then the whole reverse Flash fight against Flash, Oliver, and Firestorm, Ronnie's Firestorm. Awesome. Then last year, Season 2, really good episode, and then a horrible, horrific, sad ending of Henry Allen dying by Zoom's hand in Barry's house where his mother was killed in the same living room. So this could go either way. It could be awesome action. It could be terrifyingly, you know, kind of sad and depressing. Maybe it'll be something different, but I'm very excited for it, and I have high hopes for these last 2 episodes, so without further ado, here we go. Alright, and last week we also had the Dominator weapon there at the end, which I thought Kara destroyed, but I guess there was other ones. Apparently, people didn't realize that was a Dominator weapon, and then King Shark entered the room, so that also happened at the end. Alright, this looks like the scene, the area where Iris dies. 24 hours until Iris West dies. Wow. That's crazy. So we're right up against it. So even though we're watching this in like May, what is it, 16th or whatever, it's for them it's May 23rd. Felicity. Alright, so yeah, looking for a power source. I'm glad he at least reached out to her. I'm not caught up with Arrow, so no spoilers there, but I'm assuming she's dealing with her own things back in Star City. Yeah, I mean, how can you sleep the night before you think your sister's gonna die? I like this opening. This is very good with the music and, you know, kind of seeing what everyone else is doing.
You know what I'd love right now?
Pancake.
Caviar.
Damn it. Alright, caviar's. Alright, it's a little high class for the middle of the night. Isn't his hair like a little messy and combed over, kind of like Savatar? That's really weird. Did they mean to do that? She's gonna look at pictures. It'll be all depressing. Ah, she's gonna make a video. Kind of like how he showed Eddie had that video, remember? Please, if you say, Iris, if you say you were pregnant, I'm gonna be even more sad. Please do not say that. Cool, Lila back in it. She always has to deal with Argus and King Shark matters.
I love the breeze. And frankly, I don't know if I can trust you to have it.
Oh, damn. That's kind of fair, but very shrewd and harsh.
If we don't use this, Iris is going to die.
Thank you. Tell her.
Tonight.
We're gonna have to steal it. You know we're gonna have to steal it, Barry.
Working there, how are you gonna get past security?
Okay.
We're gonna need people.
That's what we're dealing with.
Call Oliver.
No, we're not.
What about Golden Glider and Mick Rory? Oh my god, it's Leonard. He went back in time and got Leonard.
Hello, Flash.
Holy shit. So he's part of the Legends crew. He's part of the Legends crew in 1892 Siberia. That's probably a story we just never saw. Or maybe that's when they were imprisoned in Russia. Even though that wasn't in 1892, so I guess it's got to be another story. But that's smart. Go get Snart, maybe Lisa, maybe Mick. Mick's got to be on the ship, right? And also, Leonard might not betray them because he's in his Legends phase where he's starting to be a good person. Lila not letting them in was completely predictable. No, I don't think it's... I don't even like how they put that doubt in the audience. I don't think it has anything to do with baby Sarah. It has everything to do with not trusting Barry with weapons or his abilities. I understand that. Plus, you have orders. You can't just let this out. So I completely get that, even if it's for Iris's life and even if it's harsh. So maybe it'll take a master thief to get it. And there's no one better than Leonard.
Flash thief. It's my kind of mission. My rules.
Yeah, well, Barry's not going to have any powers, so he's going to have to listen to you. All right, recruiting Leonard. I love this so far.
So what's the plan?
Joe a lot more accepting this time than in season 1. I like that. What's Savatar up to?
I'm never bored.
This is true. So that's what he meant when he said it's you or me. Wonder why Killer Frost is saying these things. Why making him question his decisions? Oh, alright. A new thought came in his head because Barry changed everything. He's confident in his abilities even though he knows he's been trapped before. That's interesting.
Smart, Snart.
Stop, Cisco. No time for puns.
Totally should have figured that out.
Yep, most people say that. So we just brought her in just for that? That's it? I bet Leonard is standing right there. Earth 2. Are we gonna go get Harry's help? That'll be awesome. That's a good place to stash her. Especially that the timeline doesn't affect them over there.
Before we lose.
Alright, I love this. Love this. Snart Barry team up once again. It reminds me of season 1's penultimate episode, except, like I keep saying, this is a different Snart. Even though he doesn't seem like he's too into, you know, like hooking up with Sarah, kind of like episode 15, season 1 of Legends. He is a different person, so I don't think he'll betray Barry this time. He might steal something, but you know, beside the Dominator weapon, but I don't think he'll betray him. I'm hoping that this all works well. Glad that the gang took Iris over to Earth 2. Makes complete sense. Want to see what's going on there. We got a tiny bit more with Savatar. Very weird that Killer Frost is questioning if Barry will do it, even though Savatar Barry has done it before in this infinite loop. And I like how he also got the influx of that memory. So, a lot of weird things going on. Is Killer Frost having second thoughts? We'll find out. Oh, we're pretending that Barry is Lila. How does he have that tech?
Elvis.
Oh, careful. We can't hesitate too long. And we're just going for the whole kick-in and the plan's gone. Ah, that came into handy. That's how he has it. Because I was like, he doesn't have reverse flashes tech. Cisco, how can you not read plans now? Like the transmographer thing? Also like how Lila's actress and Snart were able to have some on-screen time. That's awesome too. Might as well dish all these secrets now. Can't ground her now. Yes. That's what I want to see. Joe singing. This is sweet. I like this. Oh. Nope. Yep, well, let's not open that. Cheetah. Holy shit. Cupid's here.
The Montgomery 3000.
Is that bad? I assume that's bad.
37 seconds. How much the Well, Argus should ask for their money back.
That is my boy. 37 seconds. Thank you, Leonard Snart.
Plan to go off the rails.
Yep. Wow, alright. So they purposely have King Shark in there to protect that weapon. I guess he doesn't really give a shit. You know, he doesn't probably know what it is. And just to have another level of security, let's put a super huge talking shark inside this alien tech thing just in case anyone gets through the lock like Leonard did. So it is a pretty good idea. That scene between Joe and Iris was so great. And again, as I've been saying since, oh God, for so many episodes now, it makes me fear that Joe is going to die instead of Iris. Whether it's the end of this episode or next episode. But that was a really sweet moment there. I really want to know what she said to him on the phone, you know, when she was recording, you know, the video. Because it reminds me, even though it was for Iris's birthday, when he kind of went back in time, remember when Barry did that? He got that moment from Eddie and was able to show that to Iris, and that was a really powerful moment there. So I'm hoping it'll be something like that. I'm just hoping that no one dies, and God, Leonard is such a good thief. Well, shit. How are we getting past that? Barry willing to go out there and kill now. He's turning into Savatar.
Kill him and prove what a badass you are. Your choice.
Leonard's still trying to keep Barry on the side of good. See, he cares about him a little bit. So maybe we really are keeping Caitlin Killer Frost. And this will be kind of our other scientist, even though she doesn't have any medical expertise.
Didn't show the shark because they couldn't afford to make it look good.
Oh my god. Really? You're shouting out your own fucking visual effects, guys? It does look good. Shit. Shit. Oh my god. It's like, like he said, like Jaws. That's convenient. We should have figured the booby trap, and Leonard's caught. Fuck. Barry, you better let Leonard out of there. I swear to God, if you turn into Savatar, I don't think now, as more as this episode goes on, I don't think it's a coincidence that his hair keeps ending up combed over like that. I think it's supposed to keep signaling that he is kind of transitioning into Savatar. He even questioned it last episode to Iris, what am I going to have to become to defeat him? It's kind of a thing that he also dealt with Zoom last season. I'm pretty worried about this. I definitely am. He better let him out of there. Great jokes. I do think King Shark looks good, so that was funny that they were kind of calling out their own special effects guys and referencing it to Jaws. And then HR asking Tracy to stay with Team Flash. I still think they're going to pair off towards the end of the season, but we'll see where that goes.
Cisco saves my life, tell him I'll put in a good word with my sister.
You still need it, Cisco. You still need it. Crawl. Crawl quickly. No, damn it, the cliche grab of the foot. Kick for your life, men. Yes, oh, God. King Shark. Not gonna be happy about that. Sorry about that. Oh, right, regeneration. Sharks regenerate. Yeah, the Argus agents. Yeah, fuck. Lila, we're sorry about that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. They see different things in each other. I see the bad in you. Good relationship.
Take care of yourself, Snart.
Even though you know what happens to him.
No strings on me.
Damn it! That's exactly what you say when you die. Ah, I miss just actually having him back, but that was still great. No, I knew it! Mother... I knew it! Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling and I didn't want to say it. My God, no. So where's our Barry? It's like Zoom all over again, Harry. Now you gotta do shit, Joe. That suit's too powerful. God damn it. Oh, Lord, not the leg. Oh, God, I hate when they do that to Flashes. Barry, where the fuck are you, man? He's gonna come out and do it himself? Really? Alright. He didn't do that the infinite times he did it. You gonna try to reach this, Barry?
Barry.
Grant's killing the acting.
You should too.
Damn, man, he's killing the villain game. Fuck. Alright, so where is our Barry? Holy shit. Wally's all fucked up. We can't get back through the portal. Where have you been? Fucking hell. It's when he was bringing back Snart, right? This, God damn it. Is that the end? No, I think there's more. Oh my God. I told you, I kept saying it the entire freaking episode. I said, it's so weird that Barry has his hair down, right? I don't think that was Barry doing the whole Snart job. I think Barry just came back after he delivered Snart, and then the crew told him that they were over on Earth 2. I think at some point, Savatar knew the memory, knew that he would put Snart back, and he jumped right in there with the old flash chute. I have no idea where he got that. Jumped in, got them to say, hey, we have the power source, where's Iris? And bang, HR revealed it, and that he went over there. I think the whole comb over the hair thing was kind of like a hint to the audience over and over, something was about to happen, and they switched spots there. Holy shit, this is really bad, and Grant is killing this Savatar acting while he's fucked up. What the hell's gonna happen? 53 minutes. Holy shit. It's okay, you tried.
I'm gonna go get our girl back.
Hell yeah. Can we get Jessie too? We really need her help.
Superpowers?
Check. Got that. But we know he shows up to that scene, so I think he's gonna go to Iris's death, and he's on the roof somehow, unless that's changed. Well, that was a good scene.
Next time.
Maybe Savatar's own blade could defeat him. He's vibing. Wow, we haven't seen him actually vibe in a while. Where he just has random ones. Ah, there's the scene where he loses his hands. And there's the plunder. It's all working out. We tried to change the future. It did nothing. I am literally feeling anxiety in my chest. Is anyone else feeling that?
Come out and face me like a woman!
Jesus. Should have brought some cold protective gear. All those years of developing against Snart. He wants to fight him. He didn't straight up kill her. Or maybe this is how it worked the whole time. God damn it, he's so fast. Alright, we're hitting him. Is that gonna work? Please tell me the power source doesn't fail. Oh, this is too easy. I don't like this. He prepared for this, didn't he? God damn it. We're fucked. What are we gonna do now? Ah, that's what the stone's for. Where's that from anyway? Ah. Holy shit. It all comes full circle. Please. So again, here we go. Fuck. Yeah. I am free of you. Fuck. Please, somebody. Oh my god, no. No. Please, somebody.
Hi, Barry.
The video.
There's something that I need to say.
Fucking hell. No.
And if something happens, I need you to hear this. I, Iris, and West, take you,
Okay.
Bartholomew Henry Allen,
Okay, doing her vows. Thank God she's not pregnant.
lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold,
This is an awesome
to
scene.
forward, in sickness and in health, to love and to
Shit. It's gonna happen.
until death do us part.
It might get erased next episode like Vixen and Legends, but fuck! Damn it! It happened. It's the infinite loop, man. We tried.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck, man!
3, 2, 1.
No!
I'm Rose with
Why?
a new episode of Ice
Why? Alright guys, so that was my reaction to The Flash Season 3, Episode 22, Infantino Street, the penultimate episode of Season 3, and wow. That was not only a really good episode, but a sad ending. We have hope, because unlike last season where Henry died and you pretty much knew that was a definite, I just cannot believe if they stick with this and kill Iris. I just don't think it's going to happen. We've built the entire season to saving Iris. There's no way to go through it. Now, I will applaud them if they actually have the balls to do it, even though it would be sad, but there is no way Iris dies, especially that it's in episode 22. I know, like I said, that's when Henry died, but there's no way. This is not like Eddie's season finale. You're going to kill off a huge cast member. It's in a season finale. There's just no way that sticks. Regardless, we're still extremely sad, but it's going to be kind of like a Legends, and I'm sorry if I'm spoiling Legends tomorrow this season. It's going to kind of be like a Legends thing with Vixen, where Vixen died, but it was in an alternate world and everything else, and she was fine. I think it's going to be that. It could still be what I've been saying. It could, you know, we know about time, you know, it replaces itself and everything else. We could just save Iris and someone else could die. But yeah, that was still an incredible and a very sad ending. So for me, there's 4 main points in the episode. I think first, right off the bat, we got to talk about Snart and Barry, or Barry and Snart. I mean, Captain Cold coming back, even though he went back in time to grab him. Awesome. Love seeing some Wentworth Miller in this, so that was absolutely great. I think the second main point that I struggle with, like, what I want to decide is the main point here. Do I want to go like a Killer Frost vibe thing? Do I want to go like HR? I don't know. I think I'm going to go HR Wells. I think that's the person that I'm going to talk about. Then I'll go Killer Frost and vibe. And then the fourth main point is Iris dies. And maybe I'll put a question mark there because I don't think it's going to stick. So we'll have to see about that. And there was other points of this episode as well. Starting with the first main point for me, Snart and Barry, or Barry and Snart. We can make a ship name out of that maybe. Yeah, that was awesome to see him come back. He needed a master thief. It makes sense that Argus, not only, to make the story, not easy, it makes sense that Argus would have metahumans, power dampers. Even though it's weird that a metahuman power damper can cover every power ever of any metahuman, like it just covers all of them. All right, very, convenient, but fine. But I like, Barry not being able to use his powers. He still beat the shit out of those two guards without it, so that was pretty good, using HR's tech. I like that came full circle, because they haven't really addressed it in the HR realm. Like, is Tracy seeing HR? Is she seeing the face of the other guy? How is that working? A lot of people say the writers just totally forgot about it, and I kind of think they did. But it was nice that it fit into here. Seeing all those little Easter eggs going through. So yes, we see our Cupids, we see our Grods, but we see Cheetah. Cheetah was in that cell as well, so that gives me hope. Usually, when these shows drop a hint, like a Jay Garrick helmet at the end of season 1, usually that character will show up at some point. So yeah, I'd be very, very cool to see Cheetah, but I'd be very interested how they would pull that off on TV. I think they would have to go with a whole CGI character, but having a half woman, half cheetah kind of thing. But that was very, very cool. I love that Easter egg. Seeing King Shark getting to the vault, the two of them, their banter, absolutely perfect. King Shark, the Jaws, kind of references, kind of calling out the own special effects guys, even though they've done a great job. I wanted to see more with, King Shark. I think he said something about Flash there at the end, but I wasn't entirely sure, so I'll have to go back, or you can let me know down below. But him kind of hovering around because he dropped to the floor because of the cold, and, kind of like a very Jaws-esque thing. I was saying, how are they going to get the Dominator thing out of there? They only needed a little power source. I guess there was other Dominator weapons. They said this one was from Central City, but that's exactly where they were when Kara destroyed it. So I guess there was other ones that maybe Kara found when she was scanning the city for orbs, for other orbs. So who knows there, but their banter was fantastic. I love the end scene there where, Barry's like, where Snart's like, Barry, you could see the good in me, and I could see the bad in you. And I'm so glad he didn't abandon them. They had some great moments there. Who knows where along the journey that was in Legends, because I'm pretty sure even though we were in Russia in the 1980s, I want to say. Not in 1892, so maybe some other miscellaneous adventure. We were out in Siberia. If Snart says anything, which I don't think he will to the rest of the Legends people, would that change anything? I don't know, but he said the whole strings on me thing, and that's exactly how he dies. I'm glad when deaths stick because they have impact. So if his death stuck and they keep just doing this to bring him back, I'm fine with that. But I just miss him so much. His joke to tell Cisco, I'll put in the good word, my sister, and he's like, oh, I don't need it. You still do need it. Now that Frequency, sadly, because that's a show I like, was canceled, I'm pretty sure it's like completely, definitely canceled. Maybe we'll see, I believe, what was her name, Lisa Payton or something. It's something like that. I hope she'll be back as Sister Snart. That would be great, as Lisa Snart. Who knows? But all those moments there, just seeing Wentworth Miller act, having those Captain Cold-isms, as they're called, him, being able to use the gun. I guess they were able to get the piece back to fix it, and everything's all good. But yeah, that was a powerful moment. And then kind of interjecting into this moment, I guess since Savatar got the memory, and I'll get more to him, but in this case, since Savatar got the memory, he knew Barry would be gone to drop Snart back into the timeline to make sure everything's good. That's when he, I guess, had a flash suit? I have no idea how. And then he tricked them and then went and got Iris. So, Was it supposed to work out like that the entire time? I don't think so, because if they didn't tell Barry that she was going over there, to me that he would have never known. That's why he had to trick them. How did he know, though, that they would not only know, I guess he was just hoping, where did he get that suit from? But I'll get more to that in a little bit. Second main point of the episode here for me is H.R. Wells. So he asked Tracy to join the Flash team full-time. Very curious to how, if she does, and I assume she lives, even though I think they'll pair off at the end of the season and not be part of the Star Labs team. What does that mean for Caitlin as Killer Frost? Is she going to revert back? Is she never coming back and she's always a villain now? Because it's not only, oh, the female scientist, we're still missing the doctor kind of side of it, because I don't think Tracy has any experience in that. But, you know, now we're overcrowding it if we bring her back as well. I don't know how that's going to work, and she's been specifically for the Speed Force bazooka that ended up not working. She kind of has similar, you know, kind of skills to Cisco, just without the vibe power. So I don't know where she would fit in there, but I like how HR, he does care about them, and he felt bad. And yes, it was his big mouth, but it was an accident. He didn't realize it. Barry didn't turn around at that point, or Savatar didn't turn around at that point. Anyone could have fucked up. That moment him and Cisco had between each other, it's like they actually care about each other. Not in the same way. That's very good acting and good writing by, you know, Tom Cavanaugh and Carlos Valdez. I don't feel the same, like, love connection or something, you know, friendship, father-son kind of thing that Cisco and Harry had. But in a different way, it's more that Cisco really feels responsible for Harry, and Harry's, you know, for HR, and HR is dependable. And they actually had kind of one of my favorite moments between them, maybe my only hugely favorite impactful moment between the two of them this season. I think that was really good. And then at the end there, HR is looking at the, I guess, the left-hand dagger of Savatar that he never got back. What is he going to do with that? It's got to play into something of how we save Iris, because we know HR was on the roof. If everything stayed the same, which it seemed to happen that way, he was on the roof during everything. So what does that mean for everything going on? So we'll have to see that going forward. The third main point of the episode here is Killer Frost versus Vibe. So, as Cisco said, as soon as she got her powers, it's come full circle. I'm glad that happened, that this scene was going to happen. A lot of people said, oh, maybe it was a farce, but maybe they meant it as that Killer Frost episode, you know, episode 7, where they're fighting on the street. Now, it's come full circle. We saw in episode 19. This is where Cisco loses his hands. I think Barry realized that, but he didn't say anything. I'm assuming he realized that because he went to the future. But I'm hoping Cisco can change his fortunes there. Is Caitlin beyond saving? That is a question. I don't think it's so cut and dry, like, of course we're going to save her. It's the season finale. I don't know. With all the Tracy stuff going on, I think we will save her, but I don't think it's as cut and dry. She might stay as Killer Frost, but maybe be able to manage it more or something. Who knows there, but that's going to be a very interesting fight. I want to see if her best friend can really reach her. She wants to become a god. She needs to kill him. Savatar is having everything play out like he wanted to. And then the fourth main point in the episode here, probably the thing the episode is going to be remembered for, is Iris dies here with Savatar. So, as I said, he pulled off the huge trick there, goes to Earth 2, kind of fucks up the portal. So is Harry and Joe trapped? I don't think so, because we got Wally back, so I guess, you know, Barry is able to go get them. Wally got really fucked up. I would assume he's out of commission for the entire rest of the kind of season finale. It did, correct me if I'm wrong, it did look like when he first went to punch Savatar, he got stopped. So in the comics, Savatar, as far as I understand, from what I remember, was able to literally take power from speedsters or from, like, speed-type objects and throw it back at them or take it in and stop them in their tracks. Is that kind of a nod to that, of what he just did, or am I just seeing things? And it also could have to do with him holding the Philosopher's Stone. Maybe it gives him that power. But let me know if you saw that down below. But he did get some shots in on him, and thank God he didn't break his back. You know, Savatar didn't break Wally's back, but he broke his leg. It's a classic thing that they do with speedsters. To fuck them up so they can't run, and you know, it's a thing that happened in X-Men Apocalypse, you know, with Quicksilver getting his leg broken by Apocalypse. So it's a classic thing. I don't think we're going to, but I think we should go get Jessie. We got to wrap that story, you know, up here. You know, she can't be stuck on Earth 3 forever if we could clean all this up and get Jay out of the Speed Force and all that other stuff. So who knows? But that scene where he came out of the armor and talked to her, and you know, Joe was trying to reach him, as well as Iris. I think this Savatar, I think he's too far gone. I really think he wants to be a god. He's so hurt. He's so broken. But very powerful scene. I thought Grant did an excellent job acting. Everyone did, but Grant is really pulling off that villain role. He's doing an excellent job. Him and Tom Cavanaugh play so many different characters on this show. It was nice to see Harry. I guess that's the end of Harry, maybe until we get Jesse back for the season. But it was nice to see him, and I guess we filled him in, and he was probably like, what the fuck, that's some crazy shit. But that was an epic thing, and then the ending scene there. Everything worked out the way we wanted to, except this time, Savatar prepared. He prepared to not get trapped in the Speed Force, which makes sense. He's had an eternity to prepare for that. It all had to do with the Philosopher's Stone. Still a question of how he made that. He said it was made up of pure Speed Force energy, I think is what he said. So, if he's seeing his worst fear, which I also want to learn, what was Savatar's thing that he was seeing over and over, the worst thing in the world? What was he seeing? We also need to know what Jay was seeing as well. But what was Savatar seeing that, yes, anything can make it go crazy, but something specific? Was he able to then create the Philosopher's Stone in there, so he was able to be, unlike Wally, he was able to like move around the Speed Force? I don't know. That's got to be answered as well, or maybe it's just a thing we have to accept, but I like how that kind of came full circle with the Philosopher's Stone. Maybe there is more power than we know about it, but yes, our Speed Bazooka did not work. Surprisingly, I did not think that they would go through the entire Iris dying here. I thought that would be kind of the first half of the season finale. But, man, they killed her. Powerful moment, her recording the video and then it going back to him. I was so glad that she wasn't pregnant and that's not what she was saying, but she was kind of doing the whole vows thing and then playing that over as everything goes in slow motion. Very sweet, very powerful moment. Was absolutely horrifically sad, but was so awesome. Such great writing and shooting and acting, cinematography. It was all really great there. Yes, Barry in the slow motion could have looked a little bit better, but overall I thought that was really good. And then yes, Savatar, he got her. So what does this mean going for next episode? I don't think she is dead. I think there is a way to save her. How do we defeat Savatar? What's going to happen? You know, now that we can't trap him in the Speed Force, how are all these things going to come to fruition? It is some huge legitimate questions we have. Other little things, you know, we had Lila in this episode here. Obviously, Barry faking as her, you know, with the transmographer thing or whatever. I don't think, as I said during the episode, it was, oh, you know, the whole Sarah, John baby switch. No, it was more that, look, Barry, you fucked up things, right? I can't trust you with this. Plus, we have rules and we can't let out a weapon of this power, but in the end, she let him out. You know, she let the thing out, the power source out of the Dominators, gave it to Barry. It didn't serve any good, but I'm glad that we got to see Lila a little bit and have, you know, kind of these Arrow and Flash characters interact. I really do enjoy that. You can argue, I think Lila showed up just as many times on The Flash as John has, or Oliver, but at least John. So that was really cool. I love that stuff. So overall, guys, that's kind of my thoughts here on Season 3, Episode 22, Infantino Street, the penultimate episode of Season 3 of The Flash. Damn, that's a mouthful. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below. It's obviously a very somber ending, but unlike Henry Allen, I do not think it's going to stick. But let me know what you think about that. Your likes, your dislikes, Easter eggs, like the cheetah thing, anything else I missed. What do you think about Westward Miller reprising his kind of role here as Captain Cole? And the future kind of Captain Cole going on. What do you think of his whole relationship with Barry? I thought it was great. His humor, everything else, that was absolutely awesome. I thought Savatar, Grant killed it in this episode playing Savatar in his few scenes. I still want to learn more about him, so let me know if you think we're going to. I hope we are, but I have a feeling we're not going to, so I'll have to see there. How do you think the conclusion of the Killer Frost vibe thing is going to go? Is he going to lose his hands again? How is that going to happen? I don't think so as well, but who knows? Maybe they'll pull out the stops. Because they pulled out all the stops here at the end, you've got to have some kind of impact. We can't just rewrite everything. Legends kind of did that in their season finale. I kind of want to see some kind of impact, even if it's sad in the season finale. How's H.R. Wells going to play into this? We know he ends up being at that street. We see him looking at the piece of Savatar. How are we going to reverse this process? Where's Tracy going to fit here in the end? And any other thoughts, kind of predictions, theories you have in the episode, please let me know down below. There's going to be a lot going here into the season finale, a lot of where these characters are going to end up. Harry, you know, what do you think of him showing up in this episode? Jesse, Jay, everyone from Savatar. Is Barry going to end up killing himself? Even though Savatar said that might not work, but is it somehow going to work? The Philosopher's Stone coming full circle, any other things that you have down below. I'm so interested to talk to you guys about this because there is a lot of questions. How will we reverse this and save Iris is the main one, I think. As always, though, as I say, no spoilers for the season finale because I really, really don't want to know, and it makes a better reaction as well. And until then, like the video, subscribe, share the definitive you be so kind. Until the season finale, guys, next week. I can't believe we're here. Season 3 of The Flash. Thanks for watching.